My name is Joshua Stout. The article I found is from 2014, but it seemed rather relevant as this is something that the company is probably still dealing with today, and it definitely applied to the scenarios in Chapter 11 because not only did it affect the company within the United States, it also affected them in many other countries. The company itself is AIrBNB. For those who are unaware of what AIrBNB is, it is a program created that allows you to set your home or apartment up for rent. And so in that essence, it's kind of like Uber in the sense that you're using your car to become a taxi. Well, in the renting space, you're setting up your home to be a place like that someone can come in for short term and use. And by short term doesn't necessarily mean a night. It could be 2 months or more. So what they ran into is that setting up your apartment or place for rent isn't always legal. Like, it may be your home, but there may be city or state stipulations citing that in order to rent out, you must have certain permits, you must pay certain taxes, and of course should charge those taxes so that you could pay them. In the case of an apartment, typically within your lease, you are not allowed to rent out your apartment to someone else unless you have the landlord or whatever that entity is, their approval, which you typically will not get. So a lot of people were facing the issue that they have rented out their apartment. Their landlords found out, and that was grounds for them to get evicted, which didn't serve AIrBNB very well. But at a global and international scale, states and countries have targeted AIrBNB for certain lawsuits for basically coming in and helping people break the law. And not that they were maliciously doing so, it's just they weren't providing their users with the proper information up front to know that they were breaking the law. So AIrBNB's tactic thus far has, one, been to an increased awareness globally to help their users understand the local laws that they need to deal with, and two, to actually work out deals with individual states and countries to start charging those taxes up front and ensuring that they get to those states, cities, or countries on the user's behalf. So it's still an uphill battle that they're dealing with, and I am curious to see if it's something that can ever become foolproof. Thank you again.